Living lovely. She's lovely. I wanna be with you. Ay. I wanna be with. I wanna be with you. Ay.
This video is strictly for those who suffer with uneven brows like me. If you have this struggle every day of your life and your brows are uneven like mine, this is how I do mine to make them even. It's crazy what makeup can do. So if you don't have uneven brows, you can still watch the video and learn a new brow technique. But I'm just letting y'all know in advance that this is what I do for my uneven brows. So I hope it helps. All right, you guys, starting off with the NYX brow pencil in the color black. You're going to start your brows by outlining the bottom. Drawing this line on the bottom of your brows is going to make this process so much easier, and it's super beginner friendly. So if you have uneven brows like me, this is the best way to start, is to just start from the bottom and build your way up. As you can see, I do have to swap between each brow so I can make sure that they're as even as possible. If I just do one brow and then try and do the other brow, I feel like they become more uneven that way. So now I'm just building it up, just slowly bringing my pencil up while applying color, as you can see. And I just keep going back and forth and finding my natural arch in my brow. I do kind of have to create an arch on this brow. As you can see, it's not as prominent as it is on the other brow. But once you've done this a few times, you can pretty much get your shape right. Even though my brows never look the same, each time I do it, they look completely different. So some days are good, some days are bad. You always got one eyebrow that's on crack. Like one brow is Walmart, one brow is Target, you know. One brow is Michelle, one brow is Beyonce. Let's just keep it real up in this hood right here. So I'm going to go ahead and create this arch right here, as you can see me doing. Just trying to follow the natural shape that it's already going. And as you can see, I'm just continue filling in. I'm using a light hand and not pressing down really hard on this, because I am using black. A lot of people are against using black for your brows, but when I use brown, I look silly because my hair is not brown, my hair is black. So to have brown brows and black hair, it looks so silly on me. I've done it before, but it just looks bad. So I just use black and forget what other people say. Anyway, so I'm filling in the front super light hand so that it won't be super dark, boxy, and black. Like, it's not gonna look right. Then I'm using the little brush spoolie on the other side, kind of combing out the front just to make sure it's not as harsh. You can also, once you're done blending out your brows, which you'll see me do at the end, you can tap that over the front of your brows and it'll fade in the beginning, which is what you want because, like I said, you don't want boxy brows. Going in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee, the color I always use, and a Morphe 432 brush, I think it's called. Just a little flat concealer brush. Going to use that to carve out the brows. This is the best part of doing your brows. Like, honestly, if you've messed up with the pencil, this is the part that matters most, honestly. This covers up any hairs you have, and also if you've messed up as far as what you've put down with the brow pencil, you can go ahead and shave it off and reshape your brows as many times as you want. Sorry I went off the screen, but as you can see, I'm just bringing the concealer back towards my tail that I created and just trying to make sure that they're both even and my arch is good. Then you're just going to bring the concealer down with this brush, that way it'll be easier to blend out. Like I said, this is the most important part of doing your eyebrows, is the concealer, because the concealer is what makes it look crisp and clean. I don't know how some people can do their brows without using concealer, but I have to do it. Like, I just have to. So it's just a part of my life that I have accepted because my brows are uneven and ugly, so I have to do this. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the other brows, you know, starting on the bottom, carving it out, creating the shape that I want. This is the most important part, again, following the tail, and then going to bring the concealer down to make sure that it's easier to blend out. Make sure you blend, guys, because nothing worse than seeing a halo around your eyebrow. Like, please. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the top part of my brows. Some people say use concealer 3 shades lighter on the bottom and then your foundation color on top, which is a good idea, but I didn't use a shade that was that much lighter on the bottom because I feel like if it's too bright, it doesn't look right, at least for me. So I just used the same Toffee because I'm going to be going over this with my foundation for the final look anyway. But if I was just doing my brows, you could probably just use your foundation color, or even this, because I can blend this out really well to where it won't be that little halo effect around your eyebrows. So you just got to make sure that you blend. Blending is the key with any type of makeup. If you just leave harsh lines, it looks really bad. This is also a part where you can carve out as well. And I'm just taking a buffing blending brush that I got from Amazon a long time ago and just buffing away the concealer. And I didn't do as good of a job as I normally would if I wasn't wearing foundation, because this is going to get covered up anyway. So I hope this was easy to follow. If it wasn't, I hope you guys go back and watch it again. But it's super easy, and this is what I do with my brows every day. They're uneven, but we're not going to let that ruin our lives, okay? If you have uneven brows like me, you know, we're just going to deal with it, and we're still going to slay regardless, and we're going to make sure that we get our makeup looks down. Obviously, I'm still not a professional, so if you have a better way of doing it, great. You also don't have to use a NYX pencil. You can use any type of brown pencil. The Wet n Wild kohl eyeliners are 93 cents. You can get those as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I will take a look at your page, and I appreciate my new followers. So I thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good day.